It was just a glass of water, a 2-minute cleanup. But for some reason, your parent reacted like it was the end of the world. You're left standing there thinking, why are they being so dramatic? When a parent overreacts, it is almost never about the broken glass, the messy room, or the late curfew. It is about a psychological phenomenon called displaced stress. Their reaction isn't a reflection of your mistake. It is a reflection of their own internal capacity. Today, we are going to decode why the people who love you most sometimes explode for no reason. We'll explore the invisible load they carry, the mechanics of anxious projection, and how to navigate the emotional minefield of a parent who is always on edge. To understand the overreaction, you have to understand the bucket theory. Every human has a bucket of emotional energy. For a parent, that bucket is often 95% full before they even see you. Work stress and adult responsibilities take up almost all the space. When you make a small mistake, it is the final drop. The explosion isn't about the trash or the grades. It is the overflow of the 95% they were already carrying. They aren't yelling at you. They are yelling because they have run out of room to hold the stress of their own lives. Then, there is anxious projection. Your parents see you as an extension of themselves. If they struggled with failure or poverty when they were young, your small mistakes trigger their own deep-seated insecurities. They aren't overreacting to your messy room. They are reacting to the terrifying thought that a messy room means you'll never be successful. This is a fear-based response disguised as anger. In their mind, they are protecting you, even if it feels like they are attacking you. Parents also carry the invisible load. This is the mental labor of keeping a family alive. Because this work is invisible, you often don't see the mental exhaustion. To a parent, your small mistake is just one more task on an already broken brain. They spend all day making decisions for everyone else. By the time they get home, they have decision fatigue. Their ability to be patient is literally, biologically depleted. This is why the smallest request from you feels like an enormous burden to them. So, how do you handle it? Step 1. Use the Halt method. Before you take their yelling personally, ask yourself, are they hungry, angry at work, lonely, or tired? 9 times out of 10, the answer is yes. This is your first psychological shield. Step 2. Strategic timing. Don't ask for favors or bring up problems when the bucket is at high tide. Wait for the low tide, those moments where they are relaxed and regulated. Managing the environment is just as important as the conversation itself. Step 3. Validate the fear. If a parent is overreacting about a grade, acknowledge that you know they want you to be successful. You aren't agreeing that they should yell. You are acknowledging the fear underneath the yelling. Once the protector feels heard, the yeller usually disappears. You have to remember that you cannot control their reaction, but you can control your response. When you stay calm while they are exploding, you are practicing somatic co-regulation. Your calm actually helps their nervous system settle down. Most parents feel a deep sense of guilt after they overreact, even if they never apologize. They are just older children who were given a massive amount of responsibility without a manual. They are learning how to be parents at the same time you are learning how to be an adult. The goal of this psychology isn't to excuse bad behavior. It is to give you a map. When you see the stress bucket and the invisible load, you stop being a victim of their moods and start becoming a master of your household dynamics. This is a cycle of generational trauma. They are likely reacting exactly how their parents reacted to them. By using these tools, you are the one who finally breaks the cycle. You are choosing to lead with empathy instead of reacting with defensiveness. Healing the relationship starts with a simple shift in perspective. Instead of, why are they doing this to me? Ask, what is happening to them? This is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Your parents have spent years building a wall of authority to keep you safe. But that wall can feel like a prison. Underneath that wall are secrets they never told you, fears they are too proud to share. Seeing them as human beings is the hardest part of growing up. But once you see the human behind the parent, everything changes. You realize that their no isn't an attack. It's a shield for their own insecurity. When you understand the why behind the scream, you stop being a victim of their stress and start becoming a partner in their peace. Many parents overreact because they are stuck in the same loop of what-ifs we discussed previously. If you want to know how to quiet the internal noise that leads to these outbursts, click here to watch The Psychology of Overthinking. Beyond the stress, there is a whole world of secrets your parents keep to protect you. Stay tuned for our upcoming video, What Your Parents Are Hiding From You. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.